Oh, what do you know? They just reminded me something. The enemies are building mines. They are building them for a good reason too, you know. Resources. How the fuck will we get them? And this guy is a better builder, in case you can't tell. And that's a scavenger. So resources, how the fuck are we supposed to get them? I don't see any resources that we can mine. Can you? No, I can't. At least I can't. Let's see. This is supposed to be a mine. But I can't put it anywhere. It's flat ground, nothing's sticking around it. How am I supposed to put this? What do I do? How do I get resources? No need to fear. It's easy. You gotta build a locator unit. Let's let one build. And then you use the locator unit to search for the resources. They are hidden, but it's easy to find them around your main base, so don't worry. You'll find them, no problem. Once you found the resources, which look like pyramid things, some kind of green pyramids with the same color flooring as your team is, just build a mine over it, then make some transporters and tell the transporters to go to the mines. That's it. You're gathering resources. Note, however, on the top left you can see how much resources you have and how many you can fit in your base. I have 8,000 of them, right? But I can only fit 500 at a time. That means even if I have a fully established mining facility, I will not get any additional resources. They will not go into my main stockpile because I'm having too many already. It's really simple to expand that. What you need for that is this. It's a smelter. It acts as a smaller version of a seeding pod. Not entirely as good at it as the main thing, but it lets you expand the storage limit. Yeah. Let's expand the storage limit of your resources. So it is necessary. I'm doing this commentary while I'm playing, so don't be surprised that sometimes when I'm saying something and doing other things, shit just doesn't match. I just can't keep up. With this giant fucker, we unlock even more buildings. We unlocked a rapid extraction mine. It's huge, but it gets resources real fast. A much larger smelter, which takes up this much of space. Why the fuck would you want this? An even better civilian factory complex. An airborne unit factory, also known as the helipad. And Leviathan missile launchers. Probably the best base defense you can ever get. Basically, what it does, it shoots rockets at anything that gets remotely close to your base. Like, let's say there's about, well, maybe you can see my mouse. Let's say the enemy gets up to that point. The rocket will start tracking him already, and then as soon as it gets close enough, it'll shoot and most likely miss. because the guy is moving. But in case it does hit him, it's an instant kill. It shoots 2 rockets at the same time, mind you. And as you can see, the locator has already found some mineral deposits, which only proves that I wasn't lying about how to find resources. You can't blame me if he failed. Ha! Well, let's get back to the military units. Here in this factory we can build enforcers, knights, knight templars, commander units, which are also medics, some of them, commandants, warlords, and assassin warlords, sorry. They are the best of the best. At least the best infantry units you can get. Let's build a commandant, a knight templar, and an assassin surgeon warlord. And here we have the siege factory, also known as the heavy assault factory. No fucking difference. Here we can build a shuttle APC, which is useless, a crusader, which shoots rockets, pretty strong ones, eradicator, which opens up black holes and has a very slow reload. Never built that thing. And Goliath, the best thing you can get, and at least up to this point. It shoots 2 rockets, which can pretty much obliterate anyone in one shot. Consider this Leviathan missile launcher but on wheels. Simply amazing. And here we can build Wasps and bee bombers, which are armed with bee bombs. No fucking shit. Wasps come with 2 different weapons, missile and plasma stings. The difference is not very big, however. Missile stings hit stronger, but their reload is slower. Plasma stings hit less, but they shoot rapidly. Let's build 2 for the reference. And that guy is still building. Now, there's also another thing you might want to know about builders. The more advanced the builder, the faster he'll build things. Like, look at this. This giant piece of shit can build things pretty fast. Its construction rate is 280 units. I suppose that is units. I call it units. And the most basic ones we get at the beginning is only 100 units. It's a huge difference, because with the basic builders it would take fucking forever to build this factory complex. With this guy it only took a couple of minutes. Here what we need are brain box technicians. They are the best technicians you can get. But why the fuck would I need them? They're only technicians. They don't have guns. They move slow. They have shitty armor rating. And I'm not going to start about their health rating. Oh no. Cause it fucking sucks ass. They research things. You pretty much need them if you want to advance in the game. Now, a little bit more about units while we still got the time, cause I'm running out of things to say already. Considering this is my first Let's Play, I'm already running out of things to say. God damn it. Well, we have a little menu to issue orders. Self-destruct, stop, recycle, form a squad, initiative, move, attack, patrol, and stand ground. Self-destruct, you know very well what it does. It blows shit up. At least the shit that you have selected. Stop, do I have to explain? Recycle, you press that, you press on the recycle, on the, damn it, I'm very the seeding pod, yes. And see, they vanished. Ghosts. No, it's not ghosts. They just recycled. You get resources back for them, but I never found that quite useful. In fact, I'd rather find myself using those cheap and shitty units to be distractions instead of just giving them up for resources. But if you feel like doing so, go fucking ahead. Form a squad. If you have more than one unit selected, you can form a squadron. It's like control groups in any other strategy game. Useful. Initiative setting? I have not a fucking clue. It's always preset on medium, but whatever I seem to press, I never found out what it does. If you would know, I would be glad to hear it from you. It's still a mystery. Move is the same as left clicking on the ground, which is how you move your units, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to mention. Attack is like left clicking on any enemy building or unit. And seriously, do I really have to say this? Patrol, from whatever point he's standing on, you can left click and he'll be patrolling around that certain line. You can also hold shift to set up multiple patrol points, but I never found this function to be useful. And then there's stand ground, that one function which you will find most useful when you have tons of units and tons of neat turrets to protect your base instead of wasting them units, of course. Because your soldiers have this very stupid habit of engaging the enemy which is not even close to your base. Like, let's say your base is over there, enemy units show up here, and your soldiers are already trying to attack them. It really annoys the fuck out of me, and there isn't that much that you can do about it. Oh, here's our friend Knight. He has triple pulse cannon. His range is smaller, but he has more health and armor. Plus, he's very neat. He has hover engines for legs, let's say. So he's a bit easier to use. Here's another trick, in case you didn't know. You can use tab to switch weapons. I don't know why would you want to do that when you have the same weapon on all the slots. But it's really useful if you have a unit which has two different weapons and you only want to use one of them. Very helpful. Assassin Surgeon Warlord not only is able to shoot things, but it will also be able to heal your robots. I don't know how that works, but as long as it does work, I'm happy with it. And then there's Commandant. He is exactly the same as your typical Wraith Reaper. Of course, he has different pulse rifle, pulse cannon, pulse thingamajig, whatever you call it. However, there is a slight difference between them. Not only do their walking animations are more fluent, let's say, but if you hit the end button, night vision, which is useless right now because it's permanent daytime. Why the fuck? Oh well, somebody thought it might be useful. It's surprising, but no other robots but the Commandant type ones have night vision. It's Commanders, Commandants, and Warlords and Assassin Warlords. Only those types of robots have night vision. None other. Don't know why. Now we have technicians. What can we do with them? We take them and we put them in this military research academy we built earlier. They're gonna search some really neat things for us. See how nicely those 4 armed creeps go. It's almost fun watching them, which you have to do for the most of the case, because sometimes they just like to get stuck on invisible corners. That's the problem of the game. The AI and pathfinding here is something that might not be the thing for more sensitive players, let's say. It is annoying as fuck. Enemies will try to use the best routes they can to attack you, but your soldiers will always use the worst. Like, let's say there are two pathways to enter a base. The upper one and the lower one. The lower one is safer, so you would want to use it. But if you want to use that, you'll have to guide your units through the damn thing all the way to the base. Because they won't figure about using it on their own. They'll use the upper path because it's easier to get to it. It's closer. And that's why nobody uses robots nowadays. I'm pretty sure we do have a few. We just don't want to use them because of obvious reasons. Let's not forget that your units will always find a way of getting killed by the most weakest of the turrets, even though they can outrange the damn things without a problem. How? Simple. They walk straight into them. They feel like it's easier to shoot them from up close, but it's only going to get them killed. Don't feel like abandoning your units for longer than 1 minute or something. Oh, the first person view is also helpful when one of your technicians just decides not to go where he's supposed to go. You can walk inside buildings, didn't you know that? Look, all of the Brainbox technicians are already sitting in front of the computers, just waiting. Here we can research our final things, provided you took the highest research level. Gorilla, Judas Warlord, and the Seeding Pod Ion Cannon. Why did I build 4 technicians for this? To increase the speed of the research, of course. It's only going to take less than a minute to research Gorilla. Let's wait a little. In the meanwhile, why don't we look what's going on around here?